What's good, YouTube? Hope y'all having a good Thursday, having a great Thursday morning so far. So, the topic that I want to touch on this morning is I made a video yesterday about being straight up with your intentions. Now, I know a lot of y'all dudes out here be like flying women out or wherever the case may be, but the only issue is you're not straight up with your intentions. So, if you meet a chick on, Instagram. You see a nice little model, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram, or you see a woman on any kind of social media platform and you want to link up with her, whatever the case may be, you want to fly her out, well, you need to let her know, look, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to smash, no strings attached, you know what I'm saying, y'all can come to an agreement about, what's going far as transactional wise or what's going to take place when y'all get there. But you need to make sure she's feeling you, you feeling her, or you need to make sure, you're both on the same page before you fly her out. Because one thing I see about doing a lot of dudes be making the videos putting women on blast because they don't want to do nothing with you. They don't want to let you smash. And then you get in your feelings and then you want to get your cell phone and, press record and want to blast her on social media. But that was your fault because you wasn't straight up with your intentions. You know, you need to let her know, hey, I'm trying to smash. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to do this or not? But you have to make sure that she wants to. Don't, you gonna fly a woman out for some maybe coochie? Nah. Nah, you know what I'm saying? We gonna make sure that's already established before we take flight. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You don't fly no woman out for some maybe coochie and then look, you paying for a hotel, you paying for her round trip flight, and then you paying to do festivities as far as like, going out to eat, going to the bar for drinks, plus, paying to have fun. What are you paying to play? Yeah, man. So you know what I'm saying? Don't just make sure that she is feeling you just like you feeling her, or make sure y'all both are on the same page. Because the worst thing that you could do is waste your money and she don't want to do nothing with you. That's just a bad deal. So I'm gonna if I ever fly a woman out, we gonna make sure that's already established before we take flight. It ain't gonna be no maybe coochie. It ain't gonna be no, hey man, shit. I'm just gonna fly her out and see what she do. No, we gonna no. I'm gonna be straight up with my intentions. Look, you know what I'm saying. We gonna cut to the chase. We gonna get straight to the point. I just want to smash, and that's it. No strings attached. You know what I'm saying. Either you can come to you, she can come to you, or you go to her, and you know what I'm saying. She come to you, y'all have y'all fun. You send her ass home. You know what I'm saying. You give her that good lumber and send her home. That's all you got to do. But you have to make sure you straight up with your intentions. And I see a lot of dudes they they do this like man, like why would you spend all that money knowing it's not guaranteed to happen? And I get it. Like you might get a woman you know, y'all might talk on the phone and have conversation, and y'all never like FaceTimed or video chat, nothing like that. And she see you in person, they have a whole change of heart. That can happen too. But you can tell in a woman's body language or, the way she's talking to you if it's gonna go down or not. Because, like just let's say for example, like if you invite a woman over your house, when she comes to your crib, she knows 15 minutes into that date or 15 minutes into meeting you if she gonna give you the coochie or not. She knows that. A woman knows. Sorry about that, but yeah, a woman knows. Like man, before you go on a date with her or before she come to your house, bro, she know 15 minutes into that interaction or date if she gonna give you the coochie or not. So you will tell in her body language. You will tell by how the way she acting. If she acting all giggly and bubbly and lovey and dovey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you getting that coochie tonight. All you gotta do is close the deal. But if she being standoffish and You know what I'm saying? She giving you one word answers and she looking around the room like, why is you talking to me or why is you touching me? Yeah, bro, she's disinterested. She's not interested of doing anything physically with you. So you shouldn't even waste your time with that broad. Like if I ever got that feeling, I'd be like, man, have a good day. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna try to convince you. I'm not finna do none of that. So, yeah, fellas, be straight up with your intentions. If you want to fly her out, you say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm digging you. You know what I'm saying? I like your body. I like your whole physique and everything. You know what I'm saying? Let me find you out so we can have a little fun. You discuss, the agreement and whatever the case may be, but you always want to have at least an hour conversation with them. And if you're gonna fly a woman out, you know what I'm saying, you need to at least video chat with her so she know what she getting herself into. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to catfish her and shit. That's not gonna go well from you because you ain't doing nothing but breaking your own heart and disappointing yourself. So you got to be straight up with your intentions, know what you want, you know what I'm saying? Be a man and set the tone for the situation. You know what I'm saying? Cuz a lot of dudes they fly a woman out for some maybe pussy and then the woman get there and have a whole change of heart because they didn't stand on principles. And you have to stand on principles when it comes to women. You know what I'm saying? If you're not leading and you just acting like a lost puppy, then yeah, she's definitely going to lose interest. So, you definitely got to stand on principles when it comes to that. So always be straight up with your intentions. I made this video yesterday. So yeah, fly a woman out. And then the crazy part is when a woman don't want to give you, won't let you smash, you want to cancel her plane and all that, but that's your fault. That's your fault. You canceled her plane because she didn't want to give you nothing because you wasn't straight up with your intentions. Like, yeah, you gotta walk home. Yeah, you gotta book your own flight. So yeah, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't obligated to give you the box, you ain't obligated to fly her home. But same token, be straight up with your intentions. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, man, like being truthful and being honest with a woman that will save yourself a whole lot of headache and a whole lot of disappointment and a whole lot of waste of money because she can let you know like, hey, I'm not interested in that. I'm like, okay, cool, no problem, on to the next one. And then because guess what, I'm gonna find somebody that is interested and I'm gonna fly around and what I'm saying, we're gonna make it do what it do. But that's why I tell, be straight up with your intentions, because you can't assume somebody feel the same way you feel because what I'm saying, they giving you a little conversation or because some women they just want to come out for a free flight. They're like, oh, okay, well, he paying for it, so why not? What I'm saying? I hope he ain't respecting nothing in return. But a lot of women think that, but you have to understand, women are very passive aggressive when it comes to a lot of things when it comes to men. So that's why I say, as a man, you have to be direct. You have to know what you want. You have to set the tone because it will just eliminate a whole lot of BS. But fellas, that's all I wanted to touch on. So yeah, if you ever fly a woman out, always tell her what you want. This is what it's gonna be. If not, then let's not waste each other's time. That's all I want to talk about. Hey man, I get up with you guys later.